Good morning. This is Yvette C. Owens with Company Culture with Yvette C. Owens. I'm also representing and the Diplomat Chronicles, Destiny Speak. But again, good morning. This is Yvette C. Owens, and welcome to today. I hope you're all having a great day. And my question is often to you: how are you doing in the workplace? How are you doing in the workplace? I know we've had a lot of changes. We've had a lot of things happening around. Many companies are planning to bring people back into the workplace. And we're ready for it, right? We're ready for, and some of us aren't ready. But we're still doing and producing, and I know you're still producing. I know the statistics are showing that we're doing way more, being far more productive, if you will, than what we were even prior to COVID by being at home and working. And so that's great news that people still care about the work that they put out. People still care about the companies that they're working for or the ministries that they're involved with. People still care about how they represent themselves as they show up with their purpose and their potential. And so today we're talking about leadership and control are not the same. Leadership and control are not the same. So, again, welcome to everyone who has joined us. Um, Hopefully, you're having a great day. This is Yvette C. Owens of Company Culture with Yvette C. Owens. I am the author of Conquering Corporate Enemies, Mind, Personalities, and Situations. Both the book and the workbook are there we go. Maybe that's better. Okay. All right. While we get situated here, let me just check to make sure everybody can hear. Um, just give me a minute. I'm going to check to see if I can hear what's going on. Hold on. And welcome, welcome. I'm just checking for volume to see if everyone can hear me. Okay, it looks like it looks like I'm live and auditable. So, again, thank you for joining Company Culture with Yvette C. Owens. Today we're talking about leadership and control. Not the same. Can you do both? Absolutely. But they are not the same. Not the same. So we want to talk about, well, how do we make sure we know when we need to be in control, when we need to control, if that's the way you want to go, versus how to do leadership, and what's the difference, so that you have the choice. You can make the decision on how you show up with your teams, with your organization. So yes, you can do both leadership and control, but you can't do them at the same time. And the question is, um, do you really want to? Do you really want to? Do you really want to do both leadership and control at the same time? So, though when you think about leadership, those who are really strong in leadership, they value communication, they value collaboration, they love the creativity that comes out of sharing thoughts and ideas with people. We They know that what they have and what's happening is far greater than or what they're trying to develop is far greater than what they have within themselves. Just alone, there's it's far greater than what they have in themselves. So they appreciate the people who are around them. They appreciate those who can contribute to what is being built, the vision that's being planned. And when we do that, we are allowing people to reach their full potential and even satisfy their purpose. So, as leaders, if we can value and have a greater respect for our communication, for collaboration, we will be astounded around the creativity that comes out of that. And when that happens, then we will learn to and appreciate how releasing the reins of control can help. Releasing the reins of control can help. So, that's what we want to talk about. That's what we want to share. That when we are doing and being great leaders and we appreciate communication, when there is nothing like sitting down with a group of people and having thoughts being shared and people building on thoughts and building on communication, building on an idea. Um, it's amazing to get the different perspectives. That's why it's so critical to build a great team around you, people who come with different skill sets, with different experiences, with different perspectives. When they come with those things, then we are able to really get far greater than what we in and of ourselves can do. So leadership is influencing, it's allowing people to stretch, it's allowing people to share in the space of creating, it's allowing people to have exercise um, their purpose and their potential and give creating and developing a vision or an idea. And when we're not afraid to communicate, even if it comes back seeming as if it's contrary to where you want to go or even resistant, I would like to say, you're not afraid of that because resistance, even that, is informative. We learn from even the resistance that we receive. So leadership influences, leadership and motivates, leadership inspires people, and how they do that is through strong communication and collaboration, inviting others into a space to be able to create and create something that not one individual can do alone, but that a group of individuals come together, create a team, and really um, make something far greater than what it was. When we're controlling and dictating, it shuts down people's thought process because they're like, if you're going to tell me how to do this, if you're going to tell me when to do this, if you're going to tell me what to say exactly, then you don't need my brain to work. You don't need me to think. You don't need me to bring my creativity into this space. And we don't want, if we want something better, then we want to be able to you'll want to be able to allow people to bring their thoughts into um, a project, into an assignment, into a task, into your organization to make your organization stronger. No one person has all the ideas. Now, we when you don't trust, when we don't trust those that are around us, we can fall into more of that controlling mode. So we need to get to a place where we really do trust those. We trust the experience. We trust the fact that at the end of the day, as the leader, I still make the final decision. When we allow communication, when we allow people to share their ideas and to collaborate and build upon ideas that are shared, we still, as the leader, have the final say. We still can take all that information in and determine what's best based on what we see as the vision and where we're going. But we have to be open to what others are sharing. We have to be open to the fact that someone's experience over here may really inform me of how to avoid pitfalls, of how to really take this farther than where I want to go. I recently read a Forbes article, and it said that, and it referred to that familiar quote that we often hear, is that if you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go farther, you bring and you invite other people in. So, where does control play a part when you're in a leadership role? Control plays a part in we can control our reactions, because some things we may not always understand when it's coming at us, or it might not feel right. And it really often doesn't feel right to us when it's coming at us, because maybe we have a bias towards certain individuals or a bias towards certain ideas. So, where we can control, let's control our reactions while we're in communication and while we're collaborating. Let's control our attitudes. Let's come and assume positive intent. Let's control our biases, because we all have them. Let's not look to control individuals. Let's not look to control individuals and how they do and bring and show up, how they do what we've given them to do. Let's give people space to experience and to be able to realize even more of their potential. Let's give people space to grow and become far better than even what they thought, all because you're giving them the opportunity to exercise their thoughts, their ideas, to share those. So, no, leadership is not the same as control. It is not. And when you control, when you're finding yourself falling and slipping into that controlling, then you're really cutting yourself off of greater creativity. You're really cutting yourself off of being able to go farther versus faster. So let's be mindful. Let's loosen the reins. Let's actually let go. You are the visionary. You are the leader. If you're the leader and you're not the visionary and you've received some instructions on how to move and how to complete an assignment or what you're expected to achieve or accomplish, great. Communicate that well with your team and see how it evolves in that space of your team. Let's lead, let's influence, let's inspire, let's motivate. Let's not control the individuals. And what we can control is our reactions, our attitudes, and our biases. Have a fantastic day. If you have some comments or questions, please share them. You can find me on YouTube at Yvette C. Owens, on Facebook at Company Culture with Yvette C. Owens, or Destiny Speak, or the Diplomat Chronicles. I invite you to go to my website to grab a copy of my new ebook called No Bosses Allowed: Lead to Serve and Transform. You will find 11 steps, 11 positions that will help you to lead diverse organizations. And you will also find on my website the Conquering Corporate Enemies, Mind, Personalities, and Situations. I will talk to you next week. Until then, remain safe and remain happy in the workplace. Don't let your joy be stolen by what is happening around you. you always maintain your joy, always maintain your peace, and find the environments. Make sure you be intentional about creating the environment that you're in, the culture that you're in, so you can maintain your peace and your joy as you create and lead. Have an awesome day. Bye bye.